Hey, what's up guys, it's Garrus here, and today we have a brand new video today. So this is actually going to be a double upload today.
Sonic Speed! Let's go!
Hey guys, Super Mario T here, and I just went over what issues and problems Nintendo and their fans are facing, and the NX may potentially become their holy elixir to regain higher ground stature and quality. There's a crap ton of rumors flying around all over the place about the system, yet no matter how credible or not these rumors are, let's be real and face the facts. We know as much about the NX as we don't know anything about the amiibos of Cloud, Corn, and Bayonetta. All we do know is development is still confirmed. So what can we expect to receive from this console? Well, I don't know. This is speculation, however, we can get a general idea of several things for the console as well as its necessities. For one, we know how Nintendo likes to experiment, like with the DS and Wii U and dual screens and whatnot. Everyone's using this as a lead to expect this will be a handheld console hybrid, where you can bring this anywhere you'd like a handheld, but it has the power and quality compared to that of a home console. It'll likely be stronger than the Wii U, and either weaker than or on par of that of the Xbox One and PlayStation 4. I'm leaning towards this being that. How? We know nothing about the system, true, but we do have 3 games confirmed and teased for the NX. Dragon Quest X and 11, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and Project Sonic 2017. Judging from the gorgeous gameplay trailers, the hardware and power will relatively be a step up from the Wii U, and like everyone else, I'm confident it's a hybrid between handheld and console. So, if the power will be decent and efficient, what can we expect from the games? The 3 games aforementioned do seem to be packed in quality. Well, more so Breath of the Wild. I don't follow Dragon Quest, so I have no clue how that game or series is, and despite Project Sonic 2017 looking absolutely gorgeous and promising, we don't know as much about that game either. So which aspect should this system have to push it within the market? Does it need power? Does it need third parties? Should it improve marketing strategies? Well, yes to all 3 of these, but regarding third-party support, a couple of companies like Ubisoft and Activision are giving the green light to the NX, so third-party support is probable for Nintendo. Ubisoft praised the NX, and even though they did it with the Wii and Wii U, with the Wii U being on par with the PS3 and Xbox 360, the PS4 and Xbox One weren't revealed yet at the time. But them praising the NX much more so, especially after the PS4 and Xbox One's time in the market, it might indicate as a good sign. As much as good marketing, third parties, and power are essential if Nintendo wants to drive the NX to the top, the most important thing they need to cover if they want the NX to bust down the gates, to me at least, is their launch lineup. I believe their launch lineup has to be stellar or else this whole thing will be a drop in the bucket. When the Wii U dropped, a lot of third parties were on it, but most of them came out a year after their initial releases on the PS3 and Xbox 360, and only a couple of first party games were even remotely decent for the purchase at the time. Like, there wasn't enough incentive to get the system, even if you take away the fact of how poorly marketed and demonstrated the Wii U was at the time as well, because people thought it was an add-on to the Wii. But Nintendo excels at first-party games, and if they make bombastic enough titles, then they should be in a good position. Now, what title should highlight the NX and the future of its games? I'll start off with this one rumor and say, and hey, some of these rumors open up doors to speculation, and who doesn't love speculation? Rumor has it, Nintendo's top 3 IPs, Mario, Zelda, and Pokemon, will have NX titles within the first 6 months of the NX's launch period. Now this rumor I'll start with because as plausible as it can get the more you think about it, despite again it's a rumor, I can see this really happening. The Zelda title is Breath of the Wild. It's logic. As for the Mario title, it's one of 3 things. Super Mario Galaxy 3, Super Mario Sunshine 2, or something entirely new that'll hopefully deliver a true 3D Mario experience like games behind Super Mario 3D Land. Like games that surpass the good range. The next main Mario title would be around there, and Mario will no doubt have a title near the NX launch. Why wouldn't Nintendo use Mario in their next big console's first few months? I could even see a Mario 64 remake being made to display the NX's power. We had one for the DS, but why not give another one? As for Pokemon, Game Freak did confirm a Pokemon game is in the works for NX. As for what kind, I don't know. It's a handheld console hybrid, and all the main Pokemons were on the handheld, so if they leap into the console world, then that'll be awesome. I have 4 guesses. 1, they could port Sun and Moon over to the NX for the graphics and power and such. 2, a game similar in the vein of Pokemon Stadium or Pokemon Battle Revolution. That's reasonable. 3, a game alongside Pokemon Coliseum / XD Gale of Darkness. A Shadow Pokemon story comeback, which I would love but the next reason I find more logical and reasonable for a Pokemon Yellow remake. It's kind of Pokemon's 20th anniversary by that time, not really because it kind of ends, but it could be made for it. It's the Cancer region, shows the current generation. It shows the current generation today how Pokemon started, especially with Pokemon Go using first gen and being so popular. Remaking the tertiary Pokemon titles makes sense, since its double primary titles were remade, or I guess it would be a secondary title. Nah, whatever. And a Pokemon game on a console world will look so damn good. I would mostly love a continuation to the Shadow Pokemon story, or a remake of Pokemon Yellow. So what other games should they launch? Pikmin 4 was teased by Miyamoto and confirmed it was almost done not too long ago. It probably is done for all we know. As an NX title, it makes the most sense, because we didn't get it on Wii U yet. It's not the handheld Pikmin, by the way. I was wrong when I brought that up in the Nintendo video I did not too long ago. Any other launch titles? Not specifically in terms of a launch title, but I do have several ideas of what Nintendo will do or should do in terms of an NX title. I know Nintendo's going to do Mario Kart 9, whether it's a launch title or a later release. They make a new Mario Kart every new system, and ever since DS, we've had a new Mario Kart come out. 2005, Mario Kart DS came out. 2008, 3 years later, Mario Kart Wii. 2011, 3 years later, Mario Kart 7. 2014, 3 years later, Mario Kart 8. And 3 years later, 2017, Mario Kart 9. NX, or whatever. Mario Kart 9 is an absolute guarantee at some point. For what characters and courses should be in it, I made a video on that back when Nintendo of Europe teased Mario Kart 8 DLC that never happened. I think it was in June. As for a 2D Mario, I really wouldn't recommend it unless they have another Mario Maker ported to the NX. Just because it's ported to 3DS, that doesn't cross off the possibility of an NX port. What about Mario spin-offs? Can we get a real Mario Strikers and Mario Baseball on NX, Nintendo? Please? It's been too damn long. Way too damn long since those happened. Mario Sports Superstars does not count. Not even close. The only two sports that resonated with fans the most, and the lesser loved sports get more and more sequels? Why? Oh, ooh. You know how amazing a Mario and Luigi game on NX would look? Oh god, imagine. What if they remade the older games? Superstar Saga, Partners in Time, Bowser's Inside Story? Oh, dude, those graphics. You can have an orgasm just thinking about it. Please, why does Zelda get all these remakes? Give Mario some remakes, please. Oh, speaking of remakes, there is that 1,000-Year Door remake Risa Tabata teased in her Game Explainer interview. That's a possibility. Maybe. We'll see. If we're lucky, maybe even Super Paper Mario and Paper Mario 64 will get HD remakes. I don't know. Maybe. Come on, Nintendo. We're tossing ideas here. Speaking of remakes, you know how well a Kid Icarus would fit on the NX? Kid Icarus Uprising HD, anyone? Or a sequel? Either way, Kid Icarus would look so beautiful on the NX. No doubt it would play well too, especially considering how gorgeous Uprising was on 3DS. And still is, oh my lord. Kid Icarus needs more love. Give Uprising an HD remake, or make a sequel, please. I gotta calm down. I could see a Kirby title happening somewhere down the line. The only issue for me is I'm not an avid Kirby fan, so I can't really guess which game will be made. I guess I can guess / lean towards a Splatoon sequel for the NX. Splatoon did so well and would make perfect sense to be moved to NX. Another third-party title I had in mind. The Final Fantasy VII remake might get spread out to the NX too, if we got lucky again. The third-party development, Square being buddy-buddy with Nintendo recently, so possible. Oh, here's a wild assumption, Smash for the NX. Whether it be Smash 4 revamped with Wii U and 3DS stuff, meshed into one with a few add-ons, or an entirely new Smash Bros. If Smash 4 gets revamped, that makes complete sense, and also Smash 4 is getting maintenance. It's getting an update this Sunday, so unless we get just characters, buffs, and nerfs, that might indicate something here. At least, Smash 4 is at least still getting worked on. If not, we may not see another Smash Bros. For another couple years or so. Sakurai said he's done after Melee, he was done after Brawl, he says he's done after this game. There's gonna be another Smash Bros. Whether it's made by Sakurai or not, we're getting a new Smash Bros. There could be another Donkey Kong game or even a Metroid game on the NX for all we know. Fire Emblem and Animal Crossing have a likely chance as well, but again, ties into the Kirby problem. I don't follow these IPs. But, yeah. Hopefully with this whole YouTube biz, I'll be able to play more Nintendo games. I'm starting to open up to Zelda more. I've already opened up to Kid Icarus, Mario, and Pokemon during my childhood into my teen years. So I hope to open more to Donkey Kong, Kirby, Star Fox, basically the rest of his IPs. Other than this, I can't really think of anything else off the top of my head that would immediately strike me as an NX title, but guess we'll just have to see. Hopefully we'll know soon. Please? It's October 1st. Nintendo, please. I thought we were getting news in September. It's October. You have like 5 months until the NX gets launched. Please? Can we like know something now? Thank you guys for 3,000 subscribers. It's awesome how I keep growing and gaining more fans, and I'm happy that my content's satisfying you all. I hope to be as great as a content maker / provider as I can be, and I hope we and future fans will get along and have fun as time passes. Seriously, thank you so much, and thank you for watching this. I'm sorry if it was not as fleshed out or as like expansive as you were expecting. But that's kind of the struggle I have. I wasn't as open with Nintendo IPs as I was back then, but you could kind of thank Smash for that, maybe. But seriously, thank you. Please continue on staying super.